According to Letterboxd, these are the top 50 films of all time. Let's see how many I've watched. Let me know in the comments how many of the top 50 you've seen, and if you're a better film fan than me. Alright, number 1 is Barbie. I have watched Barbie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did the Barbenheimer. Yeah, it's a very fun movie. Number 2 is Parasite. I haven't watched Parasite. I have done an essay on it for uni though. It is one I need to watch. It is on my to-be watch list, and I will watch it this year, I promise. Number 3 is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Again, this is on my list. It's one of those films I just haven't watched because it wasn't on anything I had. Fight Club. Right, haven't watched it yet. However, I have cinema tickets to see it in 5 days from when I'm filming this, for I think like one of the anniversaries of it, the 25th anniversary. Interstellar. Again, I haven't watched Interstellar. I don't know why I haven't. I love space. I love movies. I love Christopher Nolan. What isn't there for me to love? The Joker. I watched this in cinemas. I was very much not old enough to be watching this in cinemas. Me and my friends snuck in. We did pay, but we snuck in because we didn't have IDs. And it was a great film. Did enjoy it. It was very good. Oppenheimer, like I said with Barbie, did the Barbenheimer. Oppenheimer was pretty good, yeah. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Of course I watched this. I have watched this film many a time. I have it on DVD. Love it. Iconic. La La Land. This is another film I had to study, this time for college. Pulp Fiction, again, had to study this for my A-levels. I'm not the biggest Tarantino fan, I'm gonna be completely honest. Knives Out, haven't watched this. This is one of those films that, again, it's on a list to watch, and I will watch it at some point. I'm pretty sure it's on some of the streaming platforms I have. I will get around to it. I have Easter holidays coming up soon, so I will watch a lot of films then. The Batman, haven't watched it. Whiplash, haven't watched it. Get Out, haven't watched it. Midsummer, I don't know why I haven't watched this. I've heard so much about this film and I love a lot of the actors in it, so I guess I should just watch it tonight, you know? Dune. Love Dune. It's awesome. Got into it this year, which is very late, I know. I could talk to you about Dune all day. I won't bore you, but oh my god, is it amazing. What's next? The Dark Knight. Again, haven't watched this one. Inception, haven't watched it. I love how I was like, I love Christopher Nolan films, and I'm just like, I haven't watched any of these films. I'm sorry, guys. Saltburn, haven't watched it. Bit scared to watch it. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, saw this for my birthday. Amazing. The Truman Show, iconic, awesome. Of course I've seen it, who hasn't? The Grand Budapest Hotel, haven't watched it. Spider-Man No Way Home, saw it. Out of the Spider-Man films, it's a good film, but I wouldn't say it's the best one of them all. The Wolf of Wall Street, haven't watched it. Again, wanna watch it. Lady Bird, I have watched it. American Psycho, haven't watched it. Not my type of film. The Menu, haven't watched it. Spirited Away, I've watched it. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I don't think I've even heard of this film before. Gone Girl, I've never heard of it. The Shining, I watched this last year, and genuinely, I do not understand the hype over it. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't scary. It just wasn't really... I didn't enjoy it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, haven't watched it. Not a big Tarantino fan. Poor Things, that's come out recently. I think I missed it in the cinemas. Inglourious Bastards, haven't watched it. Black Swan, haven't watched this one. Little Women, I have watched this. I've read the book years ago. I've watched variations of this film. It was a very good film. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Yeah. Avengers Infinity War, it was a great movie. Glass Onion, haven't watched it. Forrest Gump, pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. It's been a while since I last watched it, but yeah, Tom Hanks, it's good, it's good. Seven, I watched this a few years ago with my dad. I thoroughly enjoyed it, actually. I'm not usually a big fan of films like this, but no, I really enjoyed it. Avengers Endgame, like I said with Infinity War, amazing, absolutely loved it. The Silence of the Lambs, haven't watched it. I'm not the biggest fan of these kinds of movies, so yeah. I will eventually get around to it. Another Tarantino one, just not my thing, haven't watched it. Baby Driver, watched it. The Godfather, haven't watched it. Hereditary, haven't watched it. Her, I have not watched this. I don't think I've actually heard of this. The Social Network, I've watched it. I enjoyed it. Nope, I wasn't aware of this film existing. And finally, we have Shutter Island. Haven't watched this, it's on my list.